In this week's Terri Tells You, we are featuring a nonprofit that focuses on helping kids, adults, and veterans through HIPAA This week, Refuge Services was gifted with a brand new building courtesy of Mueller Inc. The company is based in my hometown of Ballinger, and over the last week I've followed Mueller and Refuge Services and their work together so they can better serve the community. Take a look at what can happen when people come together and give back.
So the Helping Hand program actually started 11 years ago. This is our 11th build. The program, when it started 11 years ago, was kind of a way to be able to help out nonprofit agencies through the recession. And so they did a first one. Weren't really sure if they were going to continue to do them, but decided after the first year that they would continue it as an annual program. So the winner is usually contacted by July 1st every year. They have to have a slab in place by the 15th. Because the first week of October every year, the first full week of October, we actually bring together what you'll see called on Texas Country Reporter as the Mueller Men. And so they all come together from all 33 of our branches, a large group of people who just want to be able to give back.
Being a finalist was a huge honor because they had over 200 applicants. And we've applied for 5 or 6 years. And when you apply for grants, especially statewide, national-wide, you know, big grants, when there's a big pool of people, you get used to not getting them. I mean, that's part of this process. Oh, it's going to happen, but it's going to happen fast too. And so not only is it going to happen, but we need you to have the slab needs to be ready, and then there's this deadline. And so then the reality started kicking in of everything that had to happen, and having the blueprints and having it all lined out. You know, it was more than just a dream, you know, it was the dream becoming the reality.
So we always start on Monday morning, usually bright and early with the safety meeting before the sun's even come up. Trucks roll in at 7:30 and they start unloading. The red iron goes up first. And that's usually most of the first day. Now this build actually was a little bit different in that we are ahead of schedule.
It's been amazing, just speechless really. Monday morning there was a concrete slab behind me, and you know, 3 days later we've got a building. It's done, 4,000 square foot with a porch. That just doesn't happen. I've been in the construction trade before, and that it's not supposed to happen that way, but it has happened, and it's been super exciting, very emotional, excitement, anxiety. It's just thrilling.
This is pivotal to Refuge. Having this building, having the opportunity to be able to eliminate the waiting list, to be able to offer the services no matter what the weather is, will be huge. To have the space for that confidentiality and those sessions to be able to happen, and we weren't willing to jeopardize that. So you know, we had our capacity, and we've got space, but being all outside too, it didn't allow us to be able to be consistent like we needed to with the West Texas weather of, you know, from week to week, you don't know what you're going to get.
But I guess the most important part is that it just allows us to serve the community more, whether it's, you know, marriage counseling, where it's addictions, or you know, eating disorders, or it's our veterans, which is a huge passion of ours. We can work with them when they need the help, and we don't have to say, well, can we reschedule because the weather's not good.
Here are the keys.
We're just happy to give wherever we can.